Today, let's focus in on customer service. How does that help you make more sales? Well, let's go into this. Why does a customer buy from you? Well, they're buying the product and service that you offer, but they're buying from your salesperson first. They're actually buying from the organization, how you're going to support them. And that's what the customer service people do, right? They're there to support the customer. Now, if you have crappy customer service, what do you think is going to happen? Just like a restaurant. If you had crappy service, you're not going back. If you had excellent service, you're going to return over and over again. And you're going to tell other people. What do you think that's going to do to your bottom line? So if you have great customer service, that's basically what we're doing is serving the customer. We need to make sure we're doing that well. So the first thing I always ask is, show me the sales process that your customer service team works through. Most of the time I get a blank stare saying, what? Well, they find out what's going on and they try to solve the solution. Yeah, there's that. But we need to make sure that we are selling to the customer properly. Now, the customer has 5 buying decisions. And one of them is the salesperson, like I talked earlier. The second one is the organization. If the organization isn't going to support them, you're not going forward. The customer service people need to follow the sales process. They need to be finding out about the customer, because on every interaction, the customer has 3 questions. Do I like you? Do I trust you? And how can you help me? Now, if we're not answering those 3 questions on every interaction, especially in customer service, guess what? We're going to fail. So we need to make sure that we're helping the customer. They need to be updating the CRM. They need to be checking that. They need to learn about the customer as much as possible. Not just the situation and the issues, but they need to find out the ramifications and find out why it's really affecting the customer and how they can help. You need to point them in the right direction, because if you're not following the sales process, especially in customer service, how can you point them to the right solution that they need? Now, if you do support them well, you're going to be rewarded. So we need to be focused in. And we need to be growing our teams. Customer service is not just one little area that you just stick people in and hope it all works out. We need to be a constant culture of growing our team members. So in customer service or any other department, you need to be investing in your teams at least 1 training a year to invest in our teams. We have a better culture. Everybody rises and grows together. And they'll be better. They'll be better for you and the customers. And they'll serve them better. So invest in your teams at least once a year to go through a training. Why do we do that? Well, together as people learn together as a team, they will actually grow together. Because you're going to do a debrief after the training and everybody's going to start giving their ideas of how this will help them and give a little different perspective. And people will start learning from each other and going, wow, that's a great idea. But if we don't do that, it's kind of like a football team that goes out and plays a game, doesn't watch game film. The next week they're going to make the same mistakes. We need to make sure that we're investing in our teams and that they are going through a debrief to understand what they can do better together. Okay? I also recommend doing podcasts or books together on your weekly meetings to review some of the things that you're learning to constantly be growing. Customer service will actually support the customer, help them have success after the sale. Now, everybody looks at the sales process and just thinks sales, but the customer service people are the ones that are going to carry them on 90 days after the sale to make sure that they're super successful. And when you do that, it's like cultivating the ground when you're farming. You cultivate it, you seed it, you water it, and at the end you get a huge harvest. Because if they have a great, exceptional experience, they're going to tell other people why they need to do business with you. So it's a byproduct. We need to focus in on customer service to make sure that they're making the customer super successful and that they value the customer and they're growing. Now, if you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out. My contact information is below. If the video is helpful, hit like, share, subscribe, send to somebody you think it might help. That's why I do these videos, to help you. See you next time.